Who's your goalie tonight?
Martin.
Martin. And any other changes from the other night?
No.
Same lines, the
Yeah.
players, everything?
Yeah. Well, I think I mismatched a couple in the third, but I might mismatch again tonight.
Mismatch
So
again.
we'll see.
Well,
We'll
yeah.
see.
All right, sounds good.
I know you're obviously hoping to get Demko back, but do you have a plan for the two other guys in the meantime? Are you just planning to kind of rotate or see if one or the other takes?
Yeah, I'm really relying on Ian Clark to kind of, I just got here to kind of get a flow or feeling. Relying on him a lot to make the goalie decisions right now.
How do you feel it's been going so far?
Good. I mean, it's been like I said, it's been here 2 weeks, and there's things you want to change, but you got to be careful. And I just like the attitude. Like we're trying to change the way we play, and I've seen some really good steps on changing the way we're playing.
There could be more changes coming here
Yeah.
before March 3rd. So is it kind of managing, figuring it out through then, and then maybe after, as you close out the regular season, when you know what you have, is more of a steady approach for you?
Yeah, I think it's important that. Sorry, yes. Go ahead, Mark.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're the more important me right now.
Live television.
Yeah.
Is this live? Well, I think this, the situation you're in, was I don't know when the trade deadline is 6 weeks, where you're just managing, talking to players, making sure where their head's at, because there's a lot of I call it noise, and that's what happens around this time. So it's really important that you're a pro and you stick with it and stay focused, and that's what we're trying to do here. Manage that noise around the around the trade deadline and stuff like that.
But once that's passed, then you can at least laser in on you'll know what you have at that point. Right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm at evaluation stage. I'm trying to figure, who can do what. We're still trying to find some guys that, who can penalty kill for us. Who can I rely on along the wall. There's certain points of a game that you're looking for to evaluate what can a guy do in these situations, in pressure situations. So, yeah.
Does it kind of feel like you're coaching in training camp, but in the regular season with a shorter roster than you would have in training camp?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it hasn't been the greatest. Like, you get one practice, then I get 9 days, 3 games, 9 days off, and then 3 and 4. But this is the stuff that when you're a good structured team and you got good hockey IQ team, and we have 11 and 22 days. This is where you have to rely on that sort of stuff to win games. All teams go through these stretches, so that's the fun part, is seeing how guys react to this.
You had a really good first game against Chicago, and then a really bad next game. You were pretty good effort against New Jersey. Are you curious to see how they respond, if they maintain that, or whether there's a regression?
Well, it's hard to do. It's hard to play the right way all the time. It's really hard. It's hard to win. What I like is, I'm not a big analytics guy, but I felt that we've kept our shifts shorter. I think our third periods have been strong in those games you mentioned. Even the Columbus game, we've doubled out chance team in the third period. I think it's because we got juice, and the way we're playing a more north style, and to play north south, and you got to have juice. So that's why I didn't like the management of the shifts for some guys early, but I like it now, and I think we got to stay with that.
You didn't really have a relationship with Bo or that, but a lot of everybody in there did.
Yeah.
So I know you play him tonight, but these guys are going to see him tomorrow. You'll see him tomorrow.
Yeah.
How hard is that to separate the friendship from the business when it's that close?
Yeah, I think it's initially it's a kind of a jolt, but then you move on. I mean, that's the history of NHL. It's happened to all of us where a good buddy's been traded, and guys that get traded here become best friends too. So, I think guys understand. Like I said, Bo's a big fixture here. And time passes and. Scored. He's an Islander now, so you just you move on from it. But I think guys are pretty good to know that, hey, this is a business and you got to move on.